Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to do a real quick video on Docusign so that you have a nice reference video to come back and give you a quick and easy step-by-step walkthrough of exactly how we use Docusign for all of our contracts. Basically, once you sign into the Docusign, it's going to take you to this main screen, the home screen. And if you look up at the top, you're going to see Home, Manage, Templates, Reports, all these tabs. The Home tab and the Manage tab are going to be the only two that you guys really need to focus on at all. So the Home tab is where you're going to start. So once you get in here, you're just going to hit Start Now. Select Upload File, and you're going to go into your computer and find the files that you're looking for. Double click, and in here you'll see how it's got one line right here. You can actually upload as many files as you need to upload, right? So you just would click that again, and you can add essentially as many as you need to get the job done. So just make sure you upload all the contracts that you need. Once those contracts are uploaded, you're going to select Next. And then here you're going to be in the Add Recipients page. And it's important to get everything selected correctly, spelled correctly, I should say, because it needs to look exactly how it does on their contracts. And for the sake of this training, so I'm going to put multiple signers in here because that's going to be very important on the next page. But this is crucial. You guys need to add yourself as a signer and CC yourself to get a copy of it, because what's going to happen is this is a master account. And so what that means is anytime you send it out for signatures and you don't put yourself to get CC'd, I'm going to be the only one that gets a copy of this to my real estate email. So what you need to do is, if you're going in here, if you're the one sending this out, you need to set yourself up in here as the bottom signer, go over to Needs to Sign, and you're going to select Receives a Copy, right? Right where it says CC receives a copy. As long as you select that at the end, before you get it signed, then it's going to allow you to get a copy, right? That's the most important. That's one of the most important things. Make sure you don't miss that step, so you're not wondering why the heck your clients haven't signed when they probably have. You just haven't got a copy of it. So we got our two signers right here. Once we got all that in, we're going to hit Next, and now we come to the main page where it's going to show our contracts and all the tools and DocuSign that we can use right here. And there's really just a couple of them that I like to use. Your main ones are going to be the top three, obviously: signature, initial, and date. The next ones are going to be text, which you can use to add text if you say you missed something, and then the checkbox, right? So if you forgot to do a checkbox somewhere, this is where you'd add that in, and it's super easy. So for a basic real estate purchase contract, assuming everything's obviously populated, you're going to go down, and all the pertinent areas for the initials, right? You just go in and you're going to hit Initial, left click. That's all you got to do. Drag it over, put it where you want it, left click again. Same with the date, left click, drag it over, left click again. If you find that you put it in a spot that you're not happy with, or you want to make an adjustment, what you're going to do at this point, once it's positioned, you're going to left click but hold it down, and now you can move that box around wherever you need to go and reposition it. So super easy. So left click, drag it over, left click, hold once it's on here, and now you can move it around wherever you want. Now the next thing is you're going to have multiple signers going through this. Is anytime you do one of the person's signatures or initials, you got to hit that drop box where the name is. Now you're going to see the multiple signers right here, and they're always going to be color coded, right? So after I do the first initials or signatures, I'm going to hit the next name. Now it's going to change the color, and I drop that over. Again, left click, hold it. You can move it around and reposition it. So same with signatures. I'll go down to where it wants a signature. And like right here, you're just going to right click and just drop it in there. Super easy, right? Super, super simple. The next things that you need to know is the text box, right? So once you hit the text box, you just drop it and leave it wherever you're going to put it. On the right-hand side, you'll see Add Text. That's the box where you're going to start typing. Now, a thing to notice here is you'll see the box comes populated at a certain size. The more you start to type in it, and you keep the box that same way, you'll notice it's going to populate the words like that. It's not going to keep it straight across as a sentence. It's just going to drop it down. So all you got to do in order to fix that is hover the mouse over the corner to where you get those arrows, left click, and now you can stretch it out, make it bigger, shorter, wider. but that's how you're going to make it so it's going to fit on the screen a lot easier. So super easy. Hover it over the corner, hold left click, drag it around. If you don't want something on the screen anymore, say you have some text or you had a signature or an initial that you just don't want, the easiest way to get rid of it is I like to just left click it and just drop it off to the side. So it's super easy. So if you have a signature or something in here that you want to get rid of, you're just going to left click like you do when you move it around, and you're just going to drop it off right onto the side right there. So text is super easy. The next is going to be your checkbox, okay? You're going to use this one quite a bit as well. Left click it, drop it over right where you need it, right there. You'll notice that there's no checkbox in it yet because they kind of changed Docusign and how they do things, but the new way to do it that I found the easiest is once you drop it, you're just going to hit spacebar and it's going to populate that. So again, you can double click it to get rid of it. Creating too many. Anyway, click on it, spacebar, that's how you're going to get that check. So that's it. So all you really need to make sure you do is just go through each page step by step, change the signer, make sure that you're getting all the areas populated, but really you're only going to be focusing on these couple of things: the signature, initial, date signed, text, and the checkbox. Those are going to be the main ones. Anything else that you guys use, great if you figure out a way to use it, but ultimately these are the things. I've been doing this for a long time, and same with our team, and this is the stuff that everybody uses. Nothing really more. So once you get everything filled out in here, you got the initials, signatures, and everything set where you want it, you're going to go down to the bottom right and select next. Right here, I think is super important to change the body of text inside this, right? Your email subject, change it to here, real estate purchase contract. Make it so people understand what the heck it is that they're getting, right? Not only are you giving them a heads up, but you're letting them know in email subject what the heck that email is that they just got. So real estate purchase contract, whatever you want it to be. Same with the email message. Let them know, even though you already told them what it was, let them know again in a brief description what it is that they're about to sign, followed up by, please call me immediately if you have any questions, right? Keep it simple, but make sure that you're being transparent about everything that you're sending over to save a lot of hassles. Once you get these things, these two areas filled out, all you're going to do is go hit send. And it's going to send the document to them right away. And then once they sign it, you're going to get an email notification saying that Docusign has been completed. And that's it. You'll notice that right here, documents on its way, sign now. It's only asking me to sign now because I'm already on the account. Same with you. If you're on the account and it's asking for a signature, it's just going to have you do it right then and there. Super, super easy. So if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Otherwise, it's very, very easy. The home screen's your main screen. Otherwise, hit the Manage key right here, the Manage tab, and that's going to take you into where you can track down all your documents, right? It's got your inbox, your sent, drafts, deleted. If you want to go in and say you forgot to CC yourself on something, but you want to get a copy of it, you're just going to go in and they signed it. You're going to go into Completed. Select on which one it is, and then here's your completed file on the side, right? And once you have that completed file on the side, you're just going to go up here, download it. Now you got a copy for yourself, right? If you have to do it that route. Waiting for others, you can see if you're still waiting for people to sign. If you have one that's expiring, action required. The system will let you know if there's a bad email address. So if you send it out to somebody and they didn't get it or whatever, it's probably because it's the wrong email, and if you go back in, it'll probably have it flagged in red. So that's it. Like I said, if you guys have questions, reach out at any time. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy this short video and it helps out. Thanks.